All right, welcome back to the drive. We're on the way to class, and within one day, I have decided, you know what, I'm going to try recording with the GoPro outside. Because I noticed that when it's like on the inside, the recording isn't like as like clear as I'd want it to be. So we're doing on the outside right now, and the question I have in my mind is like, is it illegal to like have like one of these connected to like your windshield? Because it's like on my windshield right now. So I don't know if that's like against the law or anything. I didn't look it up beforehand, which I probably should have because now I'm worrying about it. But I don't think it should be because lots of people have like things covering their vision a little bit. And I don't think a little GoPro like this is gonna should I don't think it should result in anything like that. Um, but we'll see. I mean, if I get pulled over, oh well. Um, but yeah, we're gonna try it. This is not the ideal situation to want to try this in because it's gonna be really busy roads, and I should try this when I'm not going on a busy road or like when it's less busy, such as at night. Um, but hey, you never know. You never know. Um, I might also try and like connect it to like up here on my roof at some point, just to kind of like test it out a little bit and see like get different angles. So it's not always like the same thing every single day. I can kind of decide where else I'd want it to be put. So I feel like it'd be interesting, but it's also going to draw a lot more attention to me, and I don't like attention. Um, I feel like it's going to drive more attention to me, and I don't like that. Uh, but hey, I mean, it's a tiny little thing. People see crazier things, surely. Um, yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Um, Hopefully, this thing works today because yesterday. Okay, yeah, it's still good. Because yesterday when I was recording with it, it like shut off as soon as I got to Brahms or whatever, and I don't know why it did that. So hopefully today it doesn't do that because now I don't. Because yesterday I had the GoPro recording of my voice. Thankfully that was recording, but today I don't know if I'm gonna have that basically. And I also realized I don't need to speak as loud because before, when I was speaking to my phone, I was like, okay, I need to speak a bit louder so my phone can pick it up a little bit better. So it's more of like the voice that I want to portray or whatever, so that it's not so quiet. Um, but now that it's right here, I don't need to scream as much. And sometimes it was like peaking yesterday, so I need to just speak normally, like I normally would, um, because it's literally like right here, and it's going to pick up my voice regardless of what I'm doing. So that's cool. But yeah, I'm hoping this thing doesn't come off at all. I like moved it around quite a bit, and it's really stuck on there. Um, so we'll see if it comes off or not. I don't think it should, but if it does, we're kind of screwed. And I'm also running very late once again to my class. And this is the class that I can't really be late for because the professor is going to call you out for being late. And this is also the same professor that I was complaining about yesterday, uh, on the video from yesterday, because of like the weight of some of the assignments or whatever. I'm also noticing that it's sprinkling out, so hopefully it doesn't cover up the camera footage too much. I'm not worried about the camera like getting wet because it's literally designed to be waterproof. I'm more so just worried about like the lens, getting like covered with sprinkles or rain or whatever. If this thing were to fall off like right now, this would be where it's like, okay, where the hell do I even park to like go and grab this, or like, where the hell do I even like step aside so that I'd be able to go grab this camera because I'm getting this camera back. I'm not gonna just like leave it be, obviously. So that's something I would do. That is something I would do. If something were to like come off of my like windshield like this, or it's like something that's like $50 that I just flew away. It's like, okay, whatever. I guess I just lost on $50. No, this would be different for me. I would actually stop and get it because, for some reason my social anxiety is so freaking bad that like I would rather just not have to deal with making people stop or, just being embarrassed. I'm like, I'm not going to deal with that. Whatever. It is what it is. But, oh well. It's not going to fall off. We're going to be fine. We're going on some bumpy roads now, which is not stressing me out at all, surely, right? Also realized I'm also going to have this thing showing to me when I'm going through the college. And I tightened this whole thing up. I tightened this phone thing up some more, and it's just not working. So we're gonna have to figure out some solution for this phone thing. I might have to go and just buy like a better one, or I don't know, because it just the little ball head that like allows it to move around and stuff. It's just too loose. I think there might be a way to tighten it up. There probably is, to be honest. I just haven't found it. I don't know. I thought I tightened everything up pretty good, but maybe there's like something back here I have to like tighten up as well. Oh, I think I feel it. I think I feel exactly what I have to tighten up. Hold up. Is there someone behind me? Yeah, there is. God damn it. There's probably something. I can probably park or something. But I'm already running too late. It doesn't matter. I can just fix it while I'm driving. It's not too big of a deal. But yeah, basically, this whole recording is just kind of screwed if this lav mic goes out. Which I've been kind of just debating whether I should just record off my phone's audio instead of just recording off of this. Because it's not like I really need a lav mic at all. It's just, I feel like it's clearer audio, and with the way that my phone is right now, it has like this, the microphones on my phone are so kind of messed up. There's some chickens there. The microphones on my phone are kind of messed up, where they just record like weird, like white noise in the background for some reason. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a fuzziness, which is why I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a cheap little lav mic, which these are like the best ranked ones for just connecting to your phone and just having like a transmitter with a microphone or whatever. Transmitter and receiver, I think that's what it's called. It's just plug into the phone and then, it works. And that's how it's been. I've tested it out and it works, but for some reason just yesterday it just shut off, and I don't know why it did that. I did charge it last night though. I put on the charger and it was red. So maybe that's what happened. But the thing is that this mic was green the entire time when I was recording. Even when I got home from the recording, I took off the mic and it was showing this green light, like it was still connected. So that's why I'm even more confused about this whole situation. I got multiple things that I'm stressing about that literally don't need to be stressed about at all. If it doesn't work, oh well, this recording doesn't really see the light of day and it gets deleted. But then again, it's also like 30 minutes of recording that I wish I would have had, because this is like a test sort of thing. I want to see how the GoPro looks, and just basically want to see how everything looks. I also debated like putting it up higher, because right now it's kind of low down on the car. So I'm actually not turning right. I don't know why I put on my blinker. I don't know why I put on my blinker there to turn right. But yeah, debated putting it higher up on the windshield, so it's kind of like pointing more down. It's going to get more of the area around it rather than like the hood of my car. But I'm also in a rush this morning, so I don't know. There's so many different things I want to try out with like angles with this GoPro. So I'm excited about it, but I'm also like stressing myself out over it for, again, no reason at all. Hoping I get like a stop sign or something, so then I can like try and tighten up the gimbal or the ball joint. That's like where I can move around the phone a little bit so it has more flexibility. Hope I can get like really tight so that the flexibility of the ball just is like nothing. And if it already is like extremely tight, then I'm like, okay, well then I just need to buy another product, because this is like one of the highest rated products on Amazon for like car whatever the heck. And I don't, and if this product is falling down like it is right now, I don't see how that's the case, because even if it's like shaking around a little bit, I can see how people just like don't really care about that much, because when you're looking at it, you're more than likely stopped. You're not looking at it while you're driving. But it's like if it's like ever so slowly just like angling itself down, then it's like that could be a really annoying, and I wouldn't see how this would just be ranked highly. I mean, it does what it needs to do, kind of, but it doesn't do it great enough to have the high of ratings as it did. It was like the #1 product, basically, or one of the #1 products, like number 5, or I don't know. It is what it is. Either way, it's a top ranked product, so I bought it. And either this product isn't the greatest, or it's just user error, which, knowing me, it's probably user error. Yeah, I'm excited to be back finally, though. I've missed my little time just talking to a inanimate object and then uploading it for whoever watches these. I've missed my little therapy sessions, basically, with this. This also gives me like some creative outlet as well, especially with like the camera, all this stuff. It's really exciting. Another thing that I did just worry about, like literally just a second, was what if this camera is like flies off during one of these turns and goes and hits another car? That's a big issue. That's going to be a even bigger issue of mine. So we'll hope that doesn't happen. But hey, you never know. I just need to stop worrying about it, because I literally tested it. I've like moved it around a lot. I put quite a bit of force and it just wouldn't budge. So I feel good about it just sticking on here. I mean, there's no stickiness to it. It's just pure suction. It's pure suck, you know? And also with the GoPro stuff, it does record like GPS, so it does have like a speedometer on it that I can put as an overlay. But I don't really know if that's even useful at all. I don't think it would be. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to look at, I guess, seeing how fast I'm going in the video. But it's also just like, who knows how accurate it is. And I've seen some of the videos of it, and it's quite large. I don't know if there's a way to change how large it is on the screen. So I might just leave it as it is. I'd originally actually put this GoPro on the hood of my car and not on the windshield. But when I put it on the hood of the car and then I like pressed it down, like the hood of my car just like bent down as well. I was like, maybe let's not do that, because I don't want to, like, one of these times like accidentally dent the hood of my car because I'm just trying to put a camera on it. So I think either I'm going to have it where it's at now, or I'm going to place it a little bit higher. I think placing it a little bit higher is going to be better. Just so it's a little bit easier. But I also want to be able to make sure that I can see that it's recording, because like right now I can see the little red dot that it's recording, the flashing red dot, so I know it's doing good. This is the road I'm kind of worried about. There's also, oh my god, there's also like really bad bumpy road. Oh god, there's like that railroad tracks. Ugh. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. It's a lot of vibrations. The main thing is vibrations with this. It's because enough vibration is gonna counteract like the suck. The suction. I feel like, because once a little bit of air gets underneath that thing, it's over. And it does say it can support up to like 150 miles an hour on a car. But it's just like, I wonder how much, is that during like a completely clear day with no wind at all? Because what if there's like a whole lot of wind? Oh dear God, we're stopping. What if there's like a whole lot of wind one day and I'm trying to record this and then it just pops off? I don't know. I need to get off this topic. It's taking up too much of my mind. Whatever, I'm hoping this video kind of, the clarity of this video turns out pretty well. Because I know the front facing camera on me, it looks really good on a video. Just that kind of looked a bit grainy, and I think it's because of like how it's trying to focus on so many different things at once, because there's the reflection of the car reflected in the windshield, and now there's no reflections onto it. It should hopefully come out like pretty clear. Except the same issue with my phone, it was always coming out like really grainy. I think it's just because the phone is just trying to, you know, focus on so many different things at once, because there's so many different things that are like popping up because of reflections. Oh God. Okay, we survived that little part. Now we got the railroad tracks. Yeah, last night I had a good night. Went to go play some pickleball, which is always fun to do. Sat outside with my dad and some of his friends. Just kind of talked. Good old stuff. And then I basically just went to bed. That's about how my day went yesterday. Nothing too crazy happened yesterday, but it was a good day. It was a fun day, so I can't complain too much about it. However, it's just like I can have like such a good day today, and then I just like remember that tomorrow I have work, and it's just like, ugh, you know, like no matter what I do, there's always just like that thought just comes back to me. It's like, hey, you have to go to bed early tonight because you have work early in the morning, and then it's just like I want to die, you know. Then it just ruins my entire mood. I think once I'm at the job, you know, I'm just like, it is what it is. It's just like Friday, it sucks because it's the start of my work week, even though I only work 3 days in a row. It's like, I hate this. But usually Fridays go by pretty quickly. I mean, I work 8 to 5. So typically Fridays go pretty quickly. Um, Saturdays are usually the slowest ones. And Sundays go by pretty slowly as well, but it's like, it's only a 6 hour shift. So I'm kind of chilling on Sundays, and it's usually just me and another person. I like chatting with that person, so it's not too bad of a day typically. I just want it to be like June, you know? I mean, actually, I'd rather be May already, because then I'm already almost done with school. But I'd rather it be June, because then I've already done like the whole graduation stuff. Um, yeah, we're still good. Um, you know, I've already done like the walk and everything, and then we're getting closer to doing what's it called? My cruise, my vacation. which is fun because we're going to Coco Cay, which is like a big like amusement area thing. Um, going to Wabadi, Haiti, going to Honduras, and then Cozumel, which you know I've been there. I've been to those places a few times, and they're always pretty fun. So I'm really excited for that. And then I start my job at Amazon, obviously, in July. Um, but yeah, I just kind of want this. I want this month. This month is already going by pretty quickly, but I just want I want it to be like end of May already. Another thing is that I've been having like not really issues with someone at my work. Like they're chill. I like them. They're fun to kind of be around. But I've been getting some reports from a few of my other coworkers that like he's going around and just like talking to the assistant store manager because right now the assistant store manager is like the store. Okay, the store manager because our store manager went to a different store, so he's kind of been in charge right now temporarily until our new store manager comes in, which he's actually coming down from Memphis. Um, so apparently this one coworker has been going to him and telling him, hey, he's leaving. He's leaving this time or whatever, which I haven't really mentioned. Like I've mentioned to the assistant store manager that, hey, I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to be leaving, brother. That I'm going to be leaving or whatever. And he already knew that because I'm here during college and I'm going to be starting my career soon, and so that's what I'm doing there. Um, he already knew I was going to be leaving, but he didn't know exactly when I was going to be leaving. And I said if I was to be leaving, it wouldn't be till like middle of May or whatever. But now that I kind of know it's like June 9th that I'm going to be leaving, um, I mentioned it to one of my other coworkers there that hey, I'm leaving this time, and apparently this other guy overheard that, and now he's been going to the assistant store manager, like telling him, just like constantly letting him know that I'm leaving, which I don't know why he's doing that. Like, is he trying to get me fired? Is he just trying to get me terminated or something like that? I don't know why he's doing that. Um, but yeah, and the other coworkers are just kind of like looking at him, just like, why are you? Oh, that Jeep just. I don't think y'all would be able to see that. Um, the coworkers are just like looking at him, just like confused as to why he's just constantly bringing it up. Um, and they've talked to me about it too. So I'm just like, what is he trying to do here? Is he? He's also part time. I'm also part time. My job isn't valuable at all. It's like he's not going to take my job really. Um, but I don't know. It's just like, what is his like goal here to constantly say this? Because I was going to put in my 2 weeks. I was going to let the managers know that like, hey, I'm leaving. Like I was going to let them know way before 2 weeks because the store needs a little bit longer to hire some new people to take my place. Um, so I was gonna let them know like probably like 4 weeks in advance, but I'll still put in like my 2 week letter or whatever. But um, just so this managers know that hey, I'm gonna be leaving, so they can start putting out some applications or some job hiring, whatever the heck they're called. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It just seems weird to me because I'm not trying to annoy like my manager. Just like hey, I'm leaving this time. Because I've already mentioned it to him a little bit that I'm going to be leaving, whether it's going to be joining the Sherwin-Williams MT program or if it was going to be going to Amazon or whatever else, because he knew that I also applied for the MT program. So I was going to be leaving regardless, um, whichever decision I made. I'm playing with coins over here. I'm sorry. Um, it's just, I don't know. It's annoying, but also I don't think he means any harm by it because I don't know what he gets out of it. I don't know what he's trying to get out of it. There's nothing valuable for him to get. If that makes any sense. I should have brought some water. I literally was like, I literally realized I was walking out the door that I didn't have my water with me. I was like, I just had like a drink not too long ago. I should be fine without water. What the hell? I don't know what the heck that was about. Um, yeah. Now my throat is like dry because I've been talking so much. And now I kind of wish I brought my water. And that always happens. It always seems to me whenever I take my water, I never really get thirsty. I never really drink it. But the one time when I don't have my water with me is when I'm like really wanting some water to drink, and it sucks. And I got 3 minutes to park and walk into my class. I'm definitely going to be a few minutes late. I just gotta hope that she's not on some BS stuff today and be like, "Oh, you're late." She probably is gonna do something like that, you know. Oh god, these are the bad roads. I forgot about the roads on the university. Doggies. I kind of want to like take a walk around the campus today because there's like some really nice spots. I remember when I had like two classes in a day. You know, I'd have like an hour and a half, 2 hours in between classes. Um, and I'd go over to the rec center to play some basketball, and I'd walk back. And every time on the walk back, you know, there's this nice little like walkway, whole lot of like trees kind of covering the walkways and some fountains. And it was just like really nice. And I kind of miss doing that because my junior, not junior, I guess my last junior semester, and then these last two senior semesters, I've only had just like one class a day, so I haven't really had the opportunity to. I mean, I have had the opportunity. I just go to class and go to my car basically, and you know that kind of hurts my chances of just like meeting people and also just going to play basketball because I just keep on going just straight to my car rather than doing some other stuff. But it's whatever. It's whatever. It's what seemed to be my best interest at the time. I don't know what's going on at this light now, but like I think down the road there's like some construction or something because this light gets backed up. As you can see, it's green, but the other light is also green, and it's still just backed up, so no cars can go. So I just kind of get stuck here. All right. And it seems like this light is also really backed up. Or not light, but I mean it is a light. Oh great. Now I'm gonna be stuck here. What the bro, why are y'all going? Okay. Well this entire thing is blocked now. I can't go because these guys don't want to do anything. Okay. I go now. Thankfully that got resolved pretty quickly. Yeah, we're finally here though. That's always fun. Gotta love showing up to class. It's 1 minute late now. It's 2:01. So that's always cool. Gotta love when that happens. Um, God, I really hope she's not on some BS today, or she probably took like attendance just now. I'm gonna miss the attendance sheet. I don't know. She's definitely gonna be on some BS though. I've also just got to hope that this mic didn't just shut off or something, because it probably did. I'm going to go park on the top, I think, or on the next row. I don't feel like taking off this GoPro and everything in front of a whole lot of people. So I'm going to just be even more late to class, which is fun. All right, where do I park? I guess I can park right here. No one's really here. All right, we have made it. So thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Mucho gusto. And yeah, oh my god, my eyes. Damn, they're kind of sparkling right now. That's kind of cool. Yeah, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.